People are getting sick of the Republican bullshit, man. Yeah, you guys won the election. Congratulations, you did. There's no doubt about it. You guys won the White House, the House, and the Senate. Now you have to govern. And therein lies the tough part, right? Now you have to govern. Remember, the Republicans have held the House of Representatives for the last 2 years, and even Chip Roy, far right-wing Texas Republican member of the House of Representatives, Chip Roy, stood on the floor of the Congress, the floor of the House, during those at the end of those 2 years, and said, "Hey, what can you can?" He didn't talk to the Democrats. He talked to his own party. He said, "Can you guys give me anything that I can go back and run on? Can you tell me anything that we did in the last 2 years? Because we haven't done fuck all, except investigate people and spend money." And now that they've won even more power, now that they've won the Senate and the White House, people want results. They're sick and tired of hearing the bullshit, and the Republicans are starting to feel it from the people that they need to vote for them to get them back into office.
This was a telephone town hall. Also last night, this was Republican Congresswoman Stephanie Bice of Oklahoma.
I'm a registered Republican voter and retired active Army officer. How can you tell me that DOGE, with some college quiz kids from a computer terminal in Washington, D.C., without even getting out into the field, after about a week or maybe two, has determined that it's okay to cut veterans' benefits?
I think a couple things. Let me give you an example. Did you know that the VA was in charge of payments for illegals for housing? Basically, the VA.
No, I'd like for you to send me. Could you send me that reference so I could research that? Because no, I'm not aware of that. And I would tell you that that's a red herring, a false flag. If you're throwing that kind of political stuff up, trying to cut veterans' benefits, that's very alarming to me.
That is the kind of reaction these members are facing, even from Republican voters in Republican districts. This was the scene in West Bend, Wisconsin, with Republican Congressman Scott Fitzgerald. Watch.
When will you stand up to them and say that is enough?
The end result of the fraud and abuse that has been discovered already.
About an hour away in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, another Republican Congressman, Glenn Grothman, also getting an earful.
President Trump has issued a lot of executive orders. I think by and large this is moving very quickly compared to other administrations, and I think across the board he's done some very good things. I think he's gotten rid of birthright citizenship.
Illegal as hell.
People are not happy. You got to produce. Watch this.
We're not in a cult. Not as a party.
Elon was going to be the main topic tonight, and he's going to continue to be the main topic tonight because we are all freaking pissed off about this. You're going to hear it and feel it.
Tyranny is rising in the White House, and a man has declared himself our king. So I would like to know, rather, the people would like to know what you, congressmen, and your fellow congressmen are going to do to rein in the megalomaniac in the White House.
When you talk about tyranny, when you talk about presidential power, I remember having the same discussion with Republicans when Biden was elected. The funny thing is, you're sitting here and a lot of you would probably say those January 6s who are yelling just as loud as you, who are upset just like you, we're supposed to have great balance and power. We are. You can disagree with me all you want, but I'm just telling you the way it is. And I get that you don't agree with me and you think I'm not telling the truth. Unless they're lying to me, and you can say they are, so who? Okay.
What is the expected outcome of Canadian tariffs?
Most of the tariffs were immediately lifted because they conceded. You.
It is a voter suppression law that you signed on as a sponsor of, and I want to know why you're scared for me to vote.
I'm definitely not scared of you, vote.
Republicans are learning really, really quickly that a lesson that they forget every now and again. And it happens all the time. Politics in this country comes and it goes, right? We go to the conservative side, we go to the liberal side, we swing back and forth the political pendulum. And the same cycle keeps happening, and the same lessons keep getting taught to the Republicans over and over and over again, and that is this. They are phenomenal at campaigning. They are the best at campaigning. They're infinitely better than the Democrats at campaigning, right? They blow the fucking libertarians out of the water, right? The Republicans are the best at campaigning, but they are the worst at actually governing. And here's what they don't understand, or they don't grasp when it comes to the era of Trumpism, is you need to suck up to Trump because of his hardcore base, but your own constituents, they see, hear, and feel what you do. And they're pissed off. And you guys have held the House of Representatives for the last 2 years, and you've done fuck all with it. You guys did absolutely nothing, to the point where far right-wing Republican member of the House of Representatives, Chip Roy from the state of Texas, stood on the House floor and didn't talk to the Democrats, talked to his own party and said, give me something I can go back to my district and run on, because we've been here for 2 years and we haven't done shit but investigate people. And now that they've given you even more power, now that you have the House and the Senate and the White House, you have to fucking produce. And these people are getting pissed. And the women are getting pissed that you're going after their voting rights. And the farmers are getting pissed that you're not paying them what you agreed to pay them. And the veterans are getting pissed that their veterans' benefits are getting hacked away. And everybody's pissed off that Elon Musk is all up in our fucking business. And you guys have 2 years to produce. The 2026 midterms, that campaign has already begun. And you guys haven't produced shit in 2 years. They gave you a flyer. I'm telling you something, you better fucking produce between now and 2026, because historically speaking, the opposing party to the party who holds the White House in the first midterms of an administration gets fucking waxed. And if this is what you guys are hearing at your town halls this early into the Trump administration, you guys are in for an ass whooping.